encouraged me to always use my deep masculine voice. Take no prisoners, give as good as she got, just a very strong woman. He told me to never, ever tell anyone that my real name was Betty Jean Persky. Not a good stage name, I guess. I was to swear that Lauren was an old family name from my great-grandmother. And never, ever tell anyone that I am Jewish. Not in Hollywood, not anywhere, I guess. On the day I had to audition with Bogey, my nerves were just something fierce. I was trembling. I was so intimidated. Well, I learned that if I kept my chin down a bit and looked out of the corner of my eye, the trembling wouldn't show on film. It worked. I got the part. I got the star for a husband, and I got what became known as my look. Don't you think Princess Diana took that from me later on? Well, between Bogey and me, it was incredible. Oh, my. Well, his third wife, Mayo, complicated things for a while. She was an alcoholic, you know, and Bogey said he had to knock back a couple just to go home to her at night. But she was there when he got his second divorce, you know, and that was Bogey. He felt obligated. He was loyal. But our affair started right away. Oh, every night we would leave the Warner Brothers lot, and I would follow his car down the street, and then at a safe distance off, we would park. Well, or go out for a couple of drinks. Or, well, I'm sure you can guess. After we parked the car for a while and did whatever we chose to do that evening, I would follow his car again, and he would pull off on Mulholland Drive, and I would go home to the apartment I shared with Mother. Oh, sometimes Bogey would call me in the middle of the night. He'd been drinking, had a fight with Mayo. One night, I remember, he called me absolutely smashed. It was the middle of the night. He'd fought with Mayo. He was walking down Highway 101. Would I come and find him? My mother was beyond upset, chasing after a man married to his third wife, 25 years older than me, in a driving rainstorm. I just got in my first car and could barely drive. But you know, I always get what I want. And I wanted to be Mrs. Humphrey Bogart. We had to be careful because, you see, there were 8-year morals clauses for adultery in our contracts then. But finally, Mayo agreed to go to Reno and establish a 5-week residency. Oh, I was on cloud 9. Well, of course, she got drunk and went back to LA, so we had to start the clock again. But finally, it was over, and Bogey and I could get married. Oh, those were the days. We had 2 beautiful children that Bogey absolutely adored. Our house was always open for cocktail hours.